folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the USC Trojans, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kernstroop. Kurt, let's get right to the action. The Trojans will kick this deep to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Buckeyes offense will be the first up today. And if we check out tape on this offense, your eye just goes to these highlight reel catches that this elite wide receiver makes again and again.
And you know, one thing that stands out to me is not only does he get these chances to make plays, but the defenses, they do their homework. And what they typically will do is put a couple defenders on him. And when they do that, that's when it opens up other aspects of this offense that they're going to have to be able to take advantage of today.
Pulls it in. It's Valentine. Oh, he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him.
What a stud.
And this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
J.J. Hyde, what a recruit. Just an animal.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Fox. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Can he make it to the marker? To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Trojans churn out another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. And quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
That's caught. It's Norton. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Breaks into the clear. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the back saw him and eventually comes home with a sack.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On the ground, it's Wormley. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. Dump off caught by the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
To the air, it's Fox. Short connection to the tight end here. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Grab behind the line. It's Porter. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Short completion. A third down play coming up. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even in the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking to throw. It's Fox. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Keeps it. QB draw. Runs into the teeth of that defense. Picks up just a couple yards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Over the middle. It's Porter. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And here's the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on 3rd down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. They'll run it to the left. He finds some space. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. To throw, it's Sayin. Running out of time in the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Boy, nice job by the receiver of selling this route to the outside. Created enough space back to the inside. And there's the timing again between the quarterback and the receiver, giving him a chance to come up with some yards.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Fox. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Second man and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. After the incompletion on first down.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
That's reeled in. It's Jordan. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. And the Trojans looking to keep this drive moving. Play action here on first down. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. And the runner takes off to his right. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the crowd coming to Layfield trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So a field goal attempt coming up now. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. 2nd down after that completion. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. Tackled at the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him. They're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. A completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
He makes the ground. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up on the left hash mark, so something of a tricky angle. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. One man at the backfield, he won't get the football. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Back to throw. It's Fox. Caught by the receiver. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all on 3rd down. But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Fox. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35. The offense is set up with excellent field position. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Norton. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Handoff heading left. Complete to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Fox. Finds his target, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Send the back in motion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the Trojans pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Big throw caught on the left side. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Second down play coming up for this offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, what a grab! Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Now they call a run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Fox. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Man, that's exactly what I'm talking about. This quarterback with a game on the line makes a play to keep this drive alive and keep their hopes alive.
The shotgun handoff here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. This might be for the ball game. Snags the quick throw. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to chuck it again. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Trojans. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the 4th quarter. It's all up to the defense. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And now the handoff. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Great job by the defense there preserving the 3-point lead. But now in the 4th quarter, this is a crucial possession for this offense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it cost the offense 5. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Grinding away on the ground. Tackle finally made. That's a very... And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Trojans come into the final minute of play, hoping to just run the clock out. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Can he get there on the ground? And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a 1st down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Fox. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. red zone stop. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A great catch and run for 6.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.